On July 20th, 1969, everyone was watching. Neil Armstrong, an American astronaut, stepped onto the moon. "That's one small step for man, one giant leap for mankind," he said. This famous moment, shown live on TV, was a huge event in history. The United States during the Cold War had done what seemed impossible, or had they? Almost as soon as the moon dust settled, people started to doubt. Could the US, even with its advanced technology, really have sent people to the moon in 1969? These doubts, fueled by distrust in the government, grew into a big conspiracy theory. The moon landing was fake, staged by NASA to win the space race against the Soviet Union. Bill Kaysing, who used to work at Rocketdyne, a company that helped with the Apollo program, is often said to have started the controversy. In his book, "We Never Went to the Moon, America's $30 billion Swindle," Kaysing laid out the main arguments for the moon landing hoax. He claimed to know secrets about NASA's trick, pointing to supposed problems with the photos and videos as proof. A big part of the hoax theory is the idea that the moon photos are fake. Conspiracy theorists point to the lack of stars in the pictures, saying NASA would have included them if the photos were real. They also highlight differences in how the shadows fall, suggesting artificial lights, not the sun, were used. One famous photo from Apollo 11 shows Buzz Aldrin putting the American flag on the moon. Conspiracy theorists say the flag is waving in the wind. They say this would be impossible in space, proving the scene was faked. The videos from the moon landing have also been questioned. Skeptics wonder how the astronauts moved so easily in the moon's low gravity, suggesting the footage was sped up to make them look weightless. They also say the way the lunar rover kicks up dust isn't how it should look on the moon. Maybe the most convincing evidence for hoax believers is the lack of a blast crater under the lunar module. If it really landed, they say, it should have left a crater. They claim this missing crater proves the landing was faked. Doubts about the moon landing often come from the limited technology of the 1960s. The Apollo program was really complicated and needed advanced technology, some of which, skeptics say, didn't exist then. They point to the dangers of sending a spacecraft through the Van Allen radiation belts, a zone of strong radiation around Earth, as proof the mission was impossible. Also, critics point out that no other country has landed on the moon since. If it was possible in 1969, they ask, why hasn't it happened again? The question of why is important for any conspiracy theory. Why would NASA fake a moon landing? Hoax believers say the reason is the political situation at the time. The US was competing with the Soviet Union in the space race. Landing on the moon first was a matter of national pride. Faking it, some say, let the US win and hurt the Soviet Union. Also, the Apollo program was very expensive. Staging the landing, skeptics say, was a way to keep Congress and the public happy, so NASA kept getting money for its space program.